Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. Yesterday I was digging a bunch of stone and I made good progress on that. So now it's more of the same, which is digging some more stone. As to where I'm going to stop digging, I'm not sure, but I think maybe at least a few more layers, possibly 3 or 4 more layers of block, and then I'll try to continue building the stairs downwards and see where they end up at the lowest point. And at that, when I'm done with that, I can decide whether I want to dig more or save the digging for later. Now, since the dungeon is getting deeper and deeper, it feels like it takes a considerably long amount of time to get out into the surface, like climb outside. And if I need to pick up something now, it's like a bit more convenient to just have everything nearby. So for example, I was thinking of bringing some wood downstairs here, so if I need to craft, I will obviously need to. A lot of tools require at least some sticks, and sticks are made of wood, and that means, yeah, pretty much, if I bring like a few stacks of wood downstairs, or maybe even more, then I'm likely set for quite a while. What I don't need to bring is definitely nothing of the sorts like coal or stone or even sandstone for that matter, because there is plenty of it in the dungeons, so I don't need to do those things. All I need is, as I said, I guess mostly wood, and if I have that, then it kind of seems like I can get by with what I find in the dungeons. And I don't really need that much. If I have a stone pickaxe and a stone shovel, then I'm pretty good to go, I'd say, and this is decent, good enough for me. Now seems like light is getting a bit dim. Maybe after this layer I will remove the torches over there and place them at a lower level, so I have light. I think it's a good idea, and already today I'm finding copper as well as tin, so that's good. But it looks like I ran out of pickaxes. I can only make 3 more, so in total 6, because I ran out of sticks. And that's exactly why I do need wood, since maybe I can't really or maybe I can, maybe it's possible to grow trees in a dungeon. All I would need is maybe even torchlight is enough. I'm not sure about. I could try. Maybe do an interesting experiment and see if a tree can grow only on light emitted by torch. And look at this. What I see right now is 4 blocks of tin and 5 blocks of tin and a singular block of... Whoa, 6 blocks of tin. Seems like I am either lucky or these materials are getting more and more often. More and more common. Yeah. So feels like they're getting somewhat common at least. I've got now 6 copper and 8 tin. I don't know. It's not a lot, but then again, I never really, so far at least, never really had that much anyway. So that's a good amount. Oh, what's this? That is a good amount of coal. I'll have to take this. It's a bit too much to leave it here, though sometimes I leave even a large amount of coal behind. I'm not really in any rush to get that much coal, but I think I can hear water somewhere here. So interesting. What if I... Strange. Whoa. Feels like it's right here. Oh yeah, there's a dungeon opening. So when I started when I continued digging, maybe 19th or floor number 20 will run into an open dungeon. Or in fact, I have already run into one, I think, in the previous dungeon already. So okay. And also one more thing, I said I will reposition the torches since I need more light. It's kind of getting a bit dark, so I'll do just that and take the rest of the previous torches. I'll take them back to my inventory. I don't need to... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And back to digging. Now I'll... the sound of running water is pretty nice, to be honest. Feels like a nice... it sounds nice, at least in a dungeon, because I usually don't hear anything in here besides just digging the stone blocks. So hearing something else for a change is nice. And here's more copper. Wow, it may be like I'm setting some new records today. I'm getting all sorts of blocks popping up here and there, everywhere pretty much, and more copper even on to my left. That's super nice. I will hopefully use it at some point. So far I have not found a use for copper neither tin, but possibly there is. Well, there must be some. And there's even, wow, what's this? This is kind of crazy. I am inclined to believe that maybe it's getting more common. I don't think I was getting that much tin, neither copper, though it just feels like I'm getting so much, but at the end of the day I don't even have 10 lumps of copper and only 14 of tin, but still got about 10 minutes of digging left, and during those I may get even more, may come up across even more of these copper and tin material blocks. So hopefully that happens. Oh, what's this? Another broken pickaxe. You do get, at least I do, get kind of used to it, because stone pickaxes don't really last that long anyway, and whenever it breaks it's like, oh well, time for a new one. They don't, I think I've mentioned it many times before, they are disposable, and that's maybe a good thing. Nice. Whoa, so much copper. Maybe that's I mean, I don't know, it would be difficult to make case for a less durable tools compared to more durable ones, but I think it's a good balance between value and usefulness. Value for money, yeah. So it does give good value for the money that you spend on a stone pickaxe. Nice, another one broken, and just like that, I'm very used to that, so I quickly change into a new one, and here I continue digging. Nothing too crazy. 10 and 16 blocks, lumps, so 16 lumps of tin and 10 of copper. But I'll be getting a few more copper, it seems. Here is, I can see 2, and there's one behind me. Oh, that's 3. We'll take those once I come back after digging through this this layer of block, and then yeah, we'll pick that up. I'll have about the same amount as I have tin, so maybe the rarity of both of those, tin and copper, is, if not the same, I would be kind of inclined to believe that they are similar, at least, since I'm getting roughly the same amount, though it could be luck. The sample size is not big enough, I would say. If I had a sample size of maybe 1,000 units. Oh, nice. Here I'm running into a interesting thing, and that is a dungeon opening, and quite a large one at that. If I place a torch, oh, I can see some blocks down there. Without it, I couldn't see anything. I think it's water. Yeah, so this is where the sound is coming from. It's almost covered entirely in water, so there's a quite a big stream of water going. Interesting. Can't. I'm definitely excited to see what's in store in the dungeon below, though I will have to wait quite a bit, or maybe not really. Yeah, I think when I start with floor 18, I'll be pretty much connecting with that dungeon, because floor 17, on the last hallway, I've already seen a glimpse of the beginning of the dungeon. So I am kind of, I think it's probably the same dungeon that I've seen here, the one above. It must be a huge dungeon that spans multiple blocks. I think now I have to be a bit more careful while digging, because below me is a multiple dungeon openings that if I don't want to fall in, I should probably look at where I place my character. So that's nice. We've gone through two more layers or rows of mostly stone, occasionally of course some copper and tin, and coal. I haven't seen any gravel as of today. I mean, I've seen some, but I didn't need to dig any out, since it was not in my way. And I'll definitely not go, I will not go out of my way to look for gravel to dig, since it's obviously not my favorite favorite thing to spend time with. And wow, the copper just seems like to never end. Here's more over there, 3 more blocks here, and now I have to carefully jump over this, and then jump over this one as well. This is quite scary, and now I definitely am going to need to do some sort of a bridge, maybe, or something, if I want to continue digging. Oh, first block of sand of today. Oh, so far so good. Where's the staircase? I wanna see. It's over there. I think maybe a few more layers. 2 more layers would be nice to dig out, and then I'll get back to the stairs and see how if I remember how to build the staircase. If I do, that's going to be nice, because I remember struggling with it quite a bit. But as long as I remember... Oh, look at that. There's a dungeon opening, and I was kind of sleepy. I almost walked right into it. And here's more of the dungeon. If I place a torch... Oh, it's not so deep here. It's actually kind of... if I dropped from here, probably no damage would be taken. Huh, interesting. Well, we'll leave that for now, and I'll make sure to be more attentive while digging, at least in this situation. Now that I know there is a dungeon that seems to be spanning across tens of dozens and dozens of blocks. But I think this is enough digging for today. I'll have to do some more tomorrow.